What's up, boys and girls? Back again. Vape Summit 2014, Houston, Texas. I am Liquid. Here with my partner, Ty Ty.
What's up, everybody?
And this is WTVC at night. Man, I just ran into a cool cat that told me he wanted to steal my hat.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, you put that one on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Gotcha.
So we have Mike here. Mike, how you doing, sir?
What's going on, guys? How you doing?
Wonderful. And I ran into Mike and asked him if he wanted to come and do an interview, shout out his company, try to get people to know what the hell's going on with his company. You know, I told him we have 11 listeners.
That's beautiful. And I am going to get that hat, by the way. I'll get him drunk enough.
Yep, but yeah, I told him with alcohol.
Let's do it.
With alcohol, anything's possible.
Always.
So anyway, Mike, what is the name of the company?
Hey, guys, how you doing? I'm Mike. I'm co-owner of Everything Vape. We're actually a vape store in Delaware.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
So we're way across the country. We actually drove 28 hours to get here. So
You drove?
We drove. And not only did we drive, but we brought Chug Vapor. We own Chug Vapor.
What's Chuck Vapor?
Chug Vapor is a true Max VG line that just chugs clouds. That's the whole point of it. You can vape it. The flavor tastes great. The clouds are ginormous. And that's our whole point. We love dripping. We love community. We love hanging out with people. And where we're from in Delaware, everybody's our friend, our brother, our sister, or whatever it has been. So out of that community, we created Chug Vapor. We all wanted something that we could have the cloud contest with or sit in our house and have that great flavor without losing anything else. So that's where Chug Vapor came from.
Now, is the juice like specifically for dripping only, or is it Jenny friendly, or?
Yes. Chug Vapor actually has two lines. We have a tank line that's a 60-40 mix, 60 VG.
Okay.
The cloud's going to be better anyway. And then we have the Max VG. Our Max VG is true Max. We're not going to lie to you and say it's 100%. So our Max VG is 91 or above, depending on the flavor profile.
Absolutely, that's awesome.
Yeah, man.
I gotta try some of this. I'm actually setting up a dripper right now to try it.
I'm going to give you Grand Chuggy. Grand Chuggy, basically, the flavor profile of it is sweet peanut butter, banana cream, and caramel.
Oh. Man, he's talking to two fat people.
Yeah. Hey, I'm size fat too, so we got 3 fat people here. So, and it's great. I also brought Chugger's milk. The best explanation someone gave me for Chugger's milk is a customer came in and said, "Have you ever ate Captain Crunch berries?" And I was like, yes. And then he's like, the milk at the end of it when you drink it, that is Chugger's milk.
Oh, so that hence the name.
Yeah, so there you go. And I was like, all right, that's great. And you know.
Okay, hang on. Hand me some of that.
This is Grand Chuggy right here. You're at 0, so it's not going to hurt you.
Oh, okay.
Tip camera back.
Sorry, guys. The view is beautiful around here.
That's why we love that we set up here. Pip, like I said, Pip was nice enough to let us take over the corner, and I was like, hey, okay, yeah, I'll stay right here.
Yeah, I'm staring left and right over here.
It hurts.
Yeah.
It hurts.
Okay, dude, this smells amazing. I popped the cap in my
Now, how much is this retail?
Retail is actually ridiculously cheap. Premium Max VG 30 mLs is only $15.
Shut up.
Yes, and it goes. People love it. My man, look at the cloud. You see the density right there. That is the whole point of Chug Vapor.
Let me pull my my cam up here for a second. Pull up. There we go.
That is the whole point of Chug Vapor. I'm going to do my little hit. I just hit the camera here.
Hold on, go back. Let him go back to his camera.
If I could
There you
plug,
go.
this is a buddy of mine. He's from Norfolk, Virginia. He makes what they call the AM Vapor Box. This thing, I'm not even going to lie to you, is sick. 226 650s, just straight raw power. Up to 300 some watts. It's just incredible. It melts coils if you don't build it right.
Really?
It's a beast. So I have Grand Chuggy in here as well.
Oh my God.
So you guys will see me eventually. There we go. So it's a beast. I'm giving you a Cloud Out AM Vapor Box. Go check them out, definitely.
For sure.
Now, how many flavors of juices do you guys have in your line?
The Max VG, we have 18 flavors now, from fruities to mellows to the peanut butters, all different kinds of stuff. Our tank line, we now have 35. I tell people all the time in my store, everything from tobacco to bubblegum. So anything you need. Our best flavors definitely are like the strawberry dreams and the fruities, and then the custards. We have a flavor called C-Word. We like to have fun with our names. We have Blue Balls. Blue
Nice.
Balls is a very famous flavor. In fact, a wife came in 2 weeks ago and said, "It's my husband's birthday. Give me 2 bottles of Blue Balls for him." So
That's funny.
so we're like, hey,
Now,
whatever.
you do have a brick and mortar back in
Yes,
Delaware.
yes.
Now, is the juice like pre-made, or can people say like nicotine content, or?
In our shop, we nick on spot. So
Nice.
so someone honestly can come up to me and say, "Hey, I want 4.5," and I'll give them 4.5. We actually
Perfect.
have a machine that will nick on spot at our shop. Pre-made, we do 0, 3, 6, 9, 12, 18, 24, and sometimes even 36. So up north, up in the New York, New Jersey area, those guys are crazy with their nicotine, so we do push it up for them.
That is so cool. Now, I think one of the biggest things that a lot of the juice companies do miss out on is, especially brick and mortars, because there's some back home that's what they say. I got 3, 6, 9, and 12.
Yes.
I'm like, well, what if I want 4?
Yep, and that's what our little shop. We actually have a very small shop that is on a lake, and people actually come there and fish and vape. In fact, if I can plug Vape Magazine, Vape Magazine just did a thing where they wanted the story of the small shop that's making it big. I submitted something to them. They're actually going to feature everything vape in their shop.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
we're hyped up about that, and we're a small shop, very small on the lake, and that's the whole point. Just like you said, in our shop we have a dripping bar, and we nick on spot. So if someone wants something higher or less or something different, I mean, we have some drippers that don't like 3 or 6. They want to be right in the middle.
Yeah.
I'm at 2.
Yeah, so
See, and that's the thing, and a lot of those local shops I don't go to anymore, not because I don't like them or nothing, but I know what I like. I like, if I can get 7, like 7 is my boom.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of it's like 6, and it's just not enough. And 9 is way too much.
Yes.
And you miss out on that. I love hearing the shops that cater to the customers.
Yep, and we definitely do that. I mean, we have, all vape shops are awesome because they have those clientele that are already always there. And I mean, we have our guys that come in and eat lunch with us, and one of them is a chef for the Boys and Girls Club, and he gets us fatter, which is always
perfect.
Yeah, perfect. So that is definitely what we're about, is the whole community doing things on spot for people. If you look at any of our mods or drippers, you try them right there.
Yeah.
We're going to make sure they work before you buy them and do everything so you can blow your clouds, go out there and enjoy yourself.
Now, do you also, I'm sure you do, but like, do you also offer battery safety and proper building techniques?
Yes, everything. In fact, that's what we do. Our shop, every 3rd Wednesday of the month, we have a vape meet. So last time we actually did one on Halloween, and it was spectacular. We had costumes and all kinds of fun stuff. But we do that every time we do something, and especially in our vape meets, we do have safety building classes to explain people. We actually have, we call it the graveyard. It's mods that have either, destroyed themselves or batteries have blown up, and we show that to people so they can understand that this is serious.
Yeah.
I've had a battery burn my pocket in less than 5 seconds.
Yeah, don't make it come out of your pants real quick. Real quick.
So that is something that's very important to us, is the whole community, and that's what we're about. It's just community.
That is cool. Like I said, we were in San Antonio when all that happened,
Right.
and I don't care. I know the Clone War thing, and that being said, push that aside. It was a bad build. It was a modified mod, and it was put in your backpack, not locked, with a battery in it.
Yeah, and the way I explain that is a car, all right? So you have a souped-up car, but if you don't soup it up properly, that car's either going to blow something up, it's going to spin the wrong way, or it's going to hurt you.
Absolutely.
And that's the whole point, is the education factor behind it, and just showing people that, we have, the great thing about a vape store is they'll have someone come in and get a starter kit, and the next day come in and get, something better, and then they say, okay, I want the cloud. And we literally sit them at our juice bar, and we're hanging out for an hour.
And the cool thing about that is then you have your average customer, or your regular customer, not coming in to spending 10 or 15 minutes. They're there for a couple hours.
Exactly.
And they're helping out your new customers.
I swear to goodness, our customers sell better almost than our employees.
See, that's the way it is back home. We'll let because it's busy where we're at, and we'll let the salespeople do what they need to do, and we're sitting there anywhere. We're like, I'll show them how to run it. If it's a starter kit, if it's advanced building, I don't care. And I'll answer the same question over and over again because I don't want to see anybody else get hurt. No kidding.
That's exactly. In our shop, it's funny. We have customers come in all the time, and they say, I went here or there, and they looked at me funny because I walked in with my SID mod. Or, I have the knowledge tank, and they don't think this is what I want. And we'll sit there and we'll show them tricks with the knowledge tank. Or show them and say, look, you can get a little bit more if you do it this way. And that's the whole point of it. It's just the whole scope of education and community and hanging out. And the big clouds. We have a small shop. Sometimes I couldn't even see where you are. So that's the fun part of it too.
So,
I'm like, hey, where'd he go?
So here's the big question. How long have you been vaping?
I have been vaping now for almost a year and a half. I think I'm about 3 weeks shy of my 1.5 year mark.
Awesome. That's great. And then cigarettes, did you smoke previously?
I did. I actually smoked 2.5 packs a day of Marlboro Smooth. So
wow.
I was feeling myself. And then I went to the blue cigarettes.
Yeah.
I was like closet bluing. That's what I called it. And I said, this sucks. And then I went and got a starter kit from there. Chugs and I, and this just shows we're all fat guys here. Chugs and I, we were at a Chinese buffet, one of our favorite business meeting establishments.
Love the buffets.
Yes, and we said we have to do this to get other people to stop smoking and to learn what this is about. And in fact, ironically, this never had anything to do with money, which you see so many shops doing now. You know, so we did that. We built the website, everythingvapes.com. We actually opened in a flea market. That's where we started.
See, it seems like the established, like bigger companies started out in a flea market or in the vestibule of some other store, or at a trade event, or in their basement. And then it just grew, and they didn't do it because I bet you we can make money on this.
Right.
They did it because they wanted to quit smoking, or like Pip wanted her husband to quit smoking. But then you got these newer companies, the fly-by-nights that are coming out now, which they're all about the almighty dollar. They want I've been in some new shops. There's not even a couch.
Yeah.
There's not a lounge. There's not a table. They don't want you to rebuild. They want you to get your stuff and get out the door, so they can get to the next customer. And hopefully, God willing, those fail.
Yeah, definitely.
Because we're here for a reason. I mean, you've been here. I'm sure you've been here since the beginning of this.
Right.
I mean, how nice is every complete stranger? Just very nice.
I've made tons of friends. In fact, I made one that's going to give me his hat, probably. But yeah, and just like you said, that is the whole point. I mean, we started in a flea market, and then we got a little shop, and this is all we do. We created Chug Vapor. Really, the reason we created Chug Vapor is because being a small shop, getting that supply and demand to fill our shelves was kind of hard, or the MOQ problem. We all know what the MOQ
500
problem.
MOQ.
Yeah, and when I'm a small shop doing small sales starting off, I cannot afford $10,000 to put some on my shelf.
Kidding. Absolutely.
So, that's something where we said, well, why don't we start doing it? And Chug, Chug with Chug Vapor is a mastermind. His flavors are amazing. Our clouds are great. And the community has just, it's incredible. Where we are, we're actually in Delaware, which they call the Delmarva Peninsula, Delaware, Maryland, and Virginia. We were the second licensed brick and mortar store there. This past summer, there are now 11 shops.
Wow.
And where we are, I mean, it's chicken houses and cornfields. It's not like we're a metropolis, so they're popping up everywhere, and we still get people come back to this day and say, you guys are cool. You hang out, you tell me what to do. I got my husband set up the right way. I did everything, and hey, let's just cloud and do that stuff.
See, and I think that's the coolest thing, man, is when you have somebody's wife or husband or whatever come in and shake your hand and say thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, saved his life.
Yep. And our vape meets,
good.
Our vape meets we do every third Wednesday, and we have free hot dogs, free hamburgers, free sodas.
Oh, don't be so, man. I'll be buying a plane ticket
Come
here in a
on
minute.
to Delaware. We'll take care. Listen, we'll show
we'll
you.
come up there and we'll do a podcast live.
Yeah, we'll broadcast on your spot.
That would actually be beautiful. We would love you guys to come out, because that's what we do. We give back, and like this month, last month was our Halloween thing. This month we're doing a big food drive with a local food drive company there. You bring in 2 cans of food, get 5% off.
Nice.
So we love the community. We're doing a Toys for Tots thing. We're real big in the MC community and all that stuff, so we're bringing all that together. So that is our purpose. It's not just, hey, get your vape set up. It's community. I want to walk around and someone says, hey, Mike, thanks.
Yep. And that's it happens.
Hey, Mike, thank you.
Hey, Mike. Well,
Thank
now,
you for
this
that
is
hat.
like I said, I could tell everybody. I just vape some of the. What was it? That was
Grand Chuggy.
Grand Chucky, and it is the milk after the cereal, like 110%. And I would tell everybody to get that. Now, can people get online and get this? Do you have a website where they can order it?
Well, here's the cool thing. We're actually here at this convention with Vapor World. Vapor World actually found our juice through, we're not even really sure. But we order from Vapor World as a store.
Okay.
And they found Chug Vapor. They literally called us and said, hey, who makes this and how can I get it? So we're actually here because Vapor World has picked up Chug Vapor as a distributor.
Really?
So you can get it from Vapor World. You can also get it from everythingvapes.com, which is our store site.
Okay, cool.
All right, and the cool thing about everythingvapes.com is free shipping on anything.
Wow.
I'm a web guy. I shop on the web all the time, and I hate shipping. So,
Yes.
So that is definitely a coin. And with Vapor World, they're actually doing great deals and great wholesale for their current distributors. So definitely, let them know vaporworld.biz for Chug Vapor.
Man, I will definitely have to. I will stop by and get a bottle of that. That is phenomenal, man.
Definitely, brother.
Phenomenal.
In fact, I'm in a good mood today, and we're going to do a bottle for hat trade. Sorry, I keep pushing it.
We'll see what happens on Sunday because I got a bald head, so
Yeah, there you go.
I got to try to keep it covered. Maybe I'll be giving up my hat for Sunday.
Nice.
So, unless you guys, anything else you want to add, or anything
No,
else you want?
I
The
just
tens of viewers that we have.
Yeah, I just want to say thanks. Trust me, I'm going to put this on our social media outlets, so you might get maybe
I will
25.
I will make sure you get this. And if there's anything we can ever do, like I said, we just started. This is week number 8 for us.
No, it's week number 9.
Sorry, week number 9, because that makes a huge fucking difference.
Yeah.
It does, damn it.
He was drunk that week.
Yeah. But this is
Right.
our 9th week. We got over 1,000 listeners already, which I think is really cool. And what we want to do is we want to be the ones that, like, these places call and say, hey, will you please come broadcast?
Right.
So, we're trying to get, radio promotions up. We're going to be doing commercial spots.
Beautiful.
And hopefully, with any luck or anything, this will become something we can do full time. So that's the goal for us.
Well, all the listeners out there, what's the name of this again?
WTVC at night.
All right, all the listeners, I'm going to put this out there. I'll have this done within an hour. So you put WTVC in our cart, you'll get 10% off of anything you buy. So there you
Dude,
go.
that
is
is
freaking
amazing.
phenomenal.
So I'll actually go back to the booth and set that coupon up there so all the listeners, let them know. Check out everything Vape, Chug Vapor. We are a small company. I'm going to reiterate this. We're a small company. Word of mouth is what helps us.
Well, I can taste love in there, and that's missing out of a lot of stuff here. There's a lot of people that have substituted a really cool booth for really crappy juice.
Yeah,
I don't want to say no names, but you can tell when you come in.
but the chicks are hot. So.
Man, are you kidding me? I heard somebody say, "Oh, I thought this was supposed to be a family event." I'm like, "No, 18 and over."
Yes.
And I'm completely happy with the way that people are dressed today.
Yeah, look at me. I'm sexy.
And you know it.
And
That
I know
you run it.
Awesome, guys. Well, thanks. I'm humbled. I definitely am humbled.
Well,
This
thanks
is
for
great.
coming on and interviewing him. Once again, it's Mike from Everything Vapes and Chuck Vapor. Hit him up on everythingvapes.com, or you can get also from Vapor World.
.biz.
You can order the juice there. Order it. If you go to everythingvapes.com, put in WTVC in the cart, you're going to get money off. I mean, what more can you ask for?
There you go, guys.
That is
Can't
awesome.
really.
Huh?
Can't really ask for much
I guess
more.
you could ask for a hat.
Right.
Hey. Nice, guys.
Thanks
All right.
again, Mike.
Thanks,
I do
thanks so
appreciate it,
much.
sir. I will be back over. I got to get a bottle of that.
All right, we
That
got
is
you.
sick.
We got you.
Thank you very much. Once again, that's Mike from Everything Vape. Make sure you guys go out there. Check it out, man. I mean, these are great guys. If their juice is half as good as they are, you're going to want it. So make sure you go over there, get that, put in WTVC on the checkout, and you're going to get money off. That's all there is to it.
Right.
That's all you need to do.
Sure, Mike.
So we're gonna take a really quick break. We're gonna see who else we can grab, do an interview. This is gonna be like kind of jumpy. I know we usually do, part 1, part 2. I think there's gonna be several parts that might be shorter, just so we can get the different modders and the different juice
No
makers
kidding.
and companies in here. So we're gonna take another little quick break so Tyler can quick finish eat that big ass burger he's got,
Heck yeah.
and we'll be right back.